Good morning, Music Festers, and welcome to the live preview show exclusively here on Service Electric. Of course, we are just a half hour out from the start of the final day of Musikfest 2022, but there could not be a better day. Oh my goodness, is it the perfect weather. Hard to believe it is August when it feels this good outside. What a perfect day to wrap up another fantastic year of Musikfest. But before we get to the music, before we get to the food, of course, we kick things off here on Service Electric with the preview show, kind of peeling back some of the layers, going behind the scenes, learning about how it's all possible. And today, I am joined by my friend Andrea from Provident Bank. Andrea, thank you so much for taking the time to come down and chat with us.
Thank you for inviting me to Camp Service Electric this summer. It's been an amazing wait so far.
Yeah, no, Camp SEN is where it is at. You know it. We've been talking about it all week. You've been collecting those merit badges and turning them in for swag. It's the coolest activation of anything down here at the festival, in my opinion. But I want to talk a little bit about Provident Bank, longtime Musikfest partner.
Yes.
So much so that a few years back, where we could not fest together, Provident said, you know what? Leave our sponsorship the same as if it was normal because we have to help Arts Quest get through this.
Oh, absolutely. Provident actually entered the Lehigh Valley market on June 1 of 2014, I think it was. So think about June, we're new to the area. What's something we can immediately align ourselves with that's going to reach every Lehigh Valley resident? And I mean, the answer is kind of obvious. It's Musikfest. So
it was me? I wasn't sure.
Oh, no, of course
I was waiting for you to answer I didn't want to presume, you know?
Of course it was. I mean, I'm a townie. I grew up in Bethlehem, so it was immediately something that we knew could have mass appeal, mass reach for folks, and that was our first year, and we've been partners ever since. And most importantly, like you said, especially during the pandemic, we did not pull $1 of our partnership out. We knew that Musikfest was going to come back with a vengeance, and sure enough, look at this weather we've been blessed with this week. I think that's karma.
It's incredible. The low 80s today.
Yes.
I don't know what we did to deserve it, but I can't wait. There's always something bittersweet about that second Sunday of Musikfest. Of course, the show ends with fireworks tonight, which is very, very exciting. Our friends at Garden State Fireworks put on a heck of a show. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. We got one more shot at it, so looking forward to seeing everybody down at the fest today.
Yeah, making sure that people hopefully are checking out Provident Bank Main Street. So that's always been kind of like our home since our relationship was engaged.
Solid plug.
And
First of all, really good job. I was about to say the literal exact same thing, but I don't have to do this anymore because I'm pretty sure they're going to ask you to host this show after we're done here. But seriously, Main Street, Provident Bank Main Street is such a cool venue. I love how reflective of the community Main Street is. Certainly an official festival venue. There's Hotel B Plots too, another official venue, but all of the businesses, all of the vendors, almost like the unofficial heart of the festival in many ways.
And especially, I think, for the locals, I mean, I think I'm as old as the festival itself, 84. And it was a rite of passage to just be spending every night of Musikfest walking up and Main Street and then back down Main Street and passing the groups of people. And, you know, it's funny to see how a Musikfest experience kind of matures, maybe not so much, but, you know, develops as we get older. But for me, my heart is always going to be on the north side.
I feel like that maybe not maturing was a dig at yourself. Maybe, or maybe it was a dig at me.
No
and
judgment. Whatever happens at Musikfest stays at Musikfest.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong. But seriously, too, I'm a townie, too. I grew up here at the festival, and to see it from another side is amazing. And one of my favorite things is, you know, there are 3 generations of festers out there now. We have grandparents coming with their grandkids and, of course, their children. And that's awesome. Can you imagine going to Coachella with your grandparents? No, you can't. But that's what's so beautiful. That's what's so special about this festival. And, you know, some of the flashbacks that we air here on Service Electric are so fun to see. You know, sometimes we see folks, loved ones that we lost, dancing on those throwbacks. But I think, to me, the important part is the family tradition, the fun, and the memories, right?
And Listen, I don't know if it's just the millennial in me talking or
Okay.
what, but I think there's a lot of nostalgic acts, especially for my generation. So the fact that Ja Rule and Ashanti were here, Boyz II Men were here. I mean, I have
Yes.
friends with kids who are bringing, we were reared in the 2000s on these musicians, and then now they have kids of their own that they're bringing to these shows.
Yeah,
It's unbelievable.
As a fellow elder millennial, you've succeeded in making me feel good about feeling old.
Yes.
It's true.
Thank
It's
gosh
true.
we have a term for it now.
Yes, right? Yeah, absolutely. So what do you want to know about food? Because we were talking here at Camp SEN before we came on the air. You're like, I got a question for you. I was like,
Okay.
great. And you're like, no. We're going to do it on live TV. So I'm a little nervous.
No,
It feels like you're trying to trap me.
not at all. I think it's going to be one of those you either love it or hate it moments of
Okay.
Music Fest cuisine. So
Okay.
I was home quarantined with COVID for much of the festival. Today is my first big day out, tested negative, so nothing to worry about there.
Yeah, it's like, spoiler alert,
no,
I'm
it's
standing right next to you. What the
big,
heck?
exciting outing for me. So I've had to live vicariously through the amazing Instagram accounts and social media feeds that Music Fest has been providing for all of
Sure,
us,
sure.
especially for the food. Tell me about the dill pickle pierogies.
Oh, my
Because I
goodness.
die for pickles.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so full transparency. I knew I was going to try them, and I knew we were going to make a video for it, but I was prepared for it to be so weird because I could not wrap my head around it. I love pickles.
Interesting marriage there.
I adore pierogies, and I just couldn't figure out how they work together. And it was like my life started anew that day. Everything that I knew prior to that moment out the window. So good, so perfectly balanced, right? I was worried that it was going to be like overpowering. No, so good. To the point where I was talking to Jeff, the owner of Island Expressions, the team serving up those amazing things yesterday. He's like, I don't think we're going to make it through the weekend. We didn't make enough of the dill pickle ones. So get them early today.
I
when you
knew
come
my
down.
fellow pickle lovers were down here at Music Fest. I just had a feeling.
Yeah, honestly, that was the thing that I ate this year that surprised me the most.
Okay.
You know, I've had their pierogies before, and I think they are making some of
The
the
Cinderella story of Music
best,
Fest food. I like
best
it.
pierogies in the festival, in the Lehigh Valley, maybe the world. I don't know. That feels hyperbolic. That feels like Mike Mittman saying they're the best in the world. We love Mike. He likes to exaggerate sometimes, though. But seriously, I was worried. I was just like, I don't know. Is this the first time I'm gonna have to lie on camera? No, they are straight fire.
All right, you convinced me.
Yeah.
And where am I getting one of these? Just so I know where to go after this interview.
Great question. Look at you, a professional here.
Should I check the app? The
You
Music
sh-
Fest
Oh!
app?
Andrea's taking my job, y'all. I don't know how I feel about that. Yes, you can check the app, but also I can just tell you they're right behind us at Wells Fargo Festplatz.
Oh.
They're across the street at T-Mobile Plaza Tropical. And
Perfect.
if you're going to see Olga Tanon at the Wind Creek Steel Stage tonight, they have them inside there too. So you got 3 places you can try to score them at if I don't eat all of them before you get there.
All right, so I better hurry.
Absolutely. Well, Andrea, we can't thank you enough for starting our day off with us. Of course, Music Fest begins at noon, and I know you're ready to go.
I'm so ready.
You've earned it. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
Any last thoughts about Music Fest 2022 before we toss to a break?
No, we're so happy that it's been such a beautiful week, and we've been seeing all the activity, and our banner is flying high on Main Street. So really, just thank you so much for letting us be a part of your show.
Absolutely. When you come down, make sure you check out Provident Bank Main Street, get those pierogies, and maybe look for her. Maybe she's found something else that I haven't eaten yet, because quite frankly, this might be the last time I host this preview show after you put me to shame like that.
I think we make a good team.
I think so too. Let's go with that. Hey, speaking of great teams, Music Fest and Service Electric, one of the best all time. Of course, SEN, your exclusive home for live Music Fest coverage. And today is no different. Stick around. We've got a little bit more of the preview show and then the final day of Music Fest live here under the bridge at Camp SEN. Don't go anywhere. Back in just a moment. Absolutely gorgeous view of Bethlehem's Main Street, Provident Bank Main Street during Music Fest. Of course, Andrea on here just a moment ago trying to take my job away from me, but we love them anyways. It's the final Sunday of Music Fest, which means I finally get to talk to 2 of my favorite people. They don't trust us on television together, so it has been a long time since we've had to do this. Dan, Kristi, it's the final day of Music Fest. What are you excited for?
I can't believe it, but I'm excited to enjoy the last 12 hours. That's important. and I got to get more food, and I got to get more dessert. And I wanted to be on here with you because you're the right person to talk to about what I
the aficionado.
No one does it better than you.
I feel like you're being too kind, and it's a trap, and I'm worried that something bad is going to happen to me. Because I don't know the last time you guys were both complimentary to me at the same time. That's weird.
We are pretty high up on this stage, so
that's true.
Right.
That
play
is
your
true.
cards right.
Hey, but I'm so proud of you, Kristi. You tried alligator sausage this year.
I did.
Not an adventurous eater. You would not call yourself that.
No.
But
Not
you
even
did
close.
it, and I was very proud of you.
Yeah.
And
It was delicious. You've had it.
I have.
You have.
Yep. Of course. I've had like everything.
Yeah. I've had someone come down and ask, like, did you really like it, or did you just say that on TV?
Right.
And I did. I really did.
Yeah.
And part of it was like the vibe too. I mean, Jerome is like he makes you so excited about it that you can't help but like look forward to going to the stand and trying everything they have. So it was awesome.
Jerome from Big Will in the Warden, all the way from New Orleans, Louisiana.
Day 10.
Wow. See, that's why you're the pros, and I'm just the special guest for a few days right there. But seriously, delicious alligator sausage. People come up to me and they're like, did you really like it? Same thing all the time. And I was like, do you really think I would just publish a video of a food I didn't like? Like, if there was something I didn't like, we just wouldn't make a video of it. It's pretty common sense.
There's a lot of options.
But also, I mean, look at me. There's very little that I've seen that I don't like. I will eat just about anything.
Well, we've seen the music feast that you've partnered with PNC.
What's the standout?
What's the one this year that was your favorite?
You know what caught me completely off guard is I have no sweet tooth. I really don't. I'm a savory guy. My favorite food in the world is a breakfast sandwich, right? A savory breakfast sandwich. Nothing is better. I don't usually like sweet breakfast. Those French toast bites behind us here at Wells Fargo Festplatz. I don't know what it is about them. They just hit different. So snackable, so sweet. Unlimited toppings, I didn't need them. I just went with give me a caramel drizzle, keep it simple, a little bit of powdered sugar. And I am not afraid to admit I ate a lot of those. I was going to say way too many, but that felt facetious. It wasn't too many. It was just the right
Cassie and
amount.
our entire reporter team went over to French Toast Bites early on yesterday, which is why Cassie missed not our opening hit, but our first hit in between bands because she was too busy snacking on French Toast Bites with
At least
Gwen
it was
and
for
Courtney.
a good cause.
A very good
Yeah,
cause.
I mean-
Wait,
really,
are you saying the good cause?
Really, the best cause.
The good cause was
is
her stomach?
The best cause at Musikfest
Supporting the
is
vendors that are here, John.
Right. Yeah.
That's why we eat.
Yeah, I don't eat because
Yeah.
I'm fat and I love food. I eat because I have to support
You
the
gotta
vendors.
feed your ears and your stomach at Musikfest.
Yes.
So as long as you're
Yeah.
doing one of those two, you're in good shape.
I feel like that's either the new slogan for Musikfest, the worst T-shirt we'll ever make, or just a good quote from Dan.
Okay.
Huh,
You gotta
haven't-
feed your ears and your mouth.
your
This
ears
is
and
day
your
10.
stomach.
This
Yeah.
is day 10. I haven't heard you use that one yet.
I saved some of my best material for the very end.
Yeah.
That's
You gotta pace
impressive.
yourself.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't slip these lines to you ahead of time, because half the time I say something clever, you're like, oh, that's good.
I'll use
I'm gonna
that.
make sure I don't say
Yeah.
that. And then
Yeah.
the very next words out of your mouth on live TV or whatever, prime gem.
Mike Zambelli taught me that.
It's a classic Zambo move.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
true.
Meanwhile, I'm over here. I just don't prepare anything and just hope. I just hope it comes out for the best. But it always does.
And so far, so good.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
y'all have the best team here, and I'm not.
We do.
I'm not saying that
It's
just
true.
to say it. It really is pretty incredible. Camp SEN, a huge hit. The live coverage this year, chef's kiss, mwah, perfect. It's been great. But I'm curious, what was it like for you all being camp counselors at Musikfest?
I loved it.
Yeah,
I mean,
you go first, and then I'll. Yeah,
we all loved
we
it.
could just like ramble on endlessly about this.
I love that our team was all on board with it, because we're the camp counselors that you see on TV mostly, except this year because we paraded half our crew on TV as well. But they've got the shirts, they've got the fanny packs, they're handing out the merit badges. But I love being able to interact with the folks that come down. Either they already know about Camp SCN and they want their badges and their stickers, or to collect their prizes, or they're just learning about it and are interested and engaged, and so many people that we now found out are watching us at home and loving the coverage. So that for me has been the best part.
Yeah, I think the camaraderie that Camp SCN has brought about our team, and that sort of then is infectious with Arts Quest and fest goers, and it's It's made us, I think, more approachable to fest goers, which means we get to hear their stories about Music Fest and watching on the Service Electric Network how much they enjoy it, which, I mean, we can never get enough of hearing about that.
Sure.
But it's been a lot of fun. We know that there's so much to do at Music Fest. Why not have one more thing to do, tracking down those merit badges and just generally having a whole lot of fun?
Well, I mean, the biggest camp question that I have, and it's the question I ask anytime I'm at camp, what do you think's in the bug juice? It's a trick question. It's actually Yingling, the official beer of Music Fest. That's actually, that is what it is.
Because what's in my mug right now is coffee.
Right.
So.
I got tea. It's too early. But always the company man.
I got to tell
Right
you,
over
it's
here.
the last day of Music Fest. I'm not sure that it is too early anymore.
John, did you get your Camp SEN stickers?
I did. I got them.
And you got all your merit badges?
Yeah, how's your merit badge collection going?
I'm missing one.
Which one?
I don't know. They're on my desk at Steel Stacks, which does not help me in
Doing
this
a whole lot
moment
of good
at
sitting
all.
over there. Yep.
Yeah, so I'm not eligible for any prizes.
No. How
but
about a keychain?
There we go.
You know what? I have a keychain
Where are you
already.
getting all these?
What?
If you already have them all,
What's that?
I mean, he's already got
Oh,
everything. Where'd you get?
Sticky fingers.
No, I stole them.
Which
Yeah.
camp counselor gave those to you?
No, nobody did. I just took them when you guys weren't
sticky,
looking.
sticky
not-
fingers.
You were
Someone
all
needs
like
to
up
tell-
here. Oh, look at us! I'm Dan. I'm Kristi. I'm doing my job, and I was like, "Give me the swag.
No.
Give it all."
People at home need to tell this guy the rules. You can't just have it. You have to earn it. Well, you can have the stickers, but
Well, that's nice. You know what? I am curious for those that have been playing and doing it the right way. What's the most popular item of swag?
I think you know the answer to that.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
It's the keychain.
No.
It's the fanny packs.
It's the fanny
Yeah,
pack.
they're
The
pretty
fanny
great.
packs. People have been,
They're pretty great.
I mean, they've been dying for the fanny packs, which
Yeah.
is great. We're thrilled that they're so excited about it. But that has definitely far and away been the most popular item.
Did you weigh in on the fanny pack debate?
We
I think
did
you
actually.
Okay.
Kurt Moselle and I decided that the proper way to wear a fanny pack is around the waist.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
Thank
it is.
you.
Thought we would
Also,
check.
I don't know if you realize this. Great for when you're swimming in the ocean and you don't want to leave your stuff on the beach, or when you're taking a shower and you just have to hold some extra shampoo. Wear that fanny pack in there.
In there.
Right?
That might work for some.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not
Good.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but yeah, I did not.
Get back to us, folks, on how that
Yeah.
went for you.
Yeah, please. Yeah,
It's
reach out to
John's
Dan
fault if it
direct.
doesn't go well.
Actually,
Yeah.
Dan wants to field all of the fanny pack
Yeah,
questions.
oh, absolutely, yes.
Oh my goodness gracious. So why can't I have a fanny pack? Is it just because I
'Cause
haven't
you didn't
gotten all the
collect all
merit
the badges, yeah.
Okay, it's the one thing that I didn't make off with while you guys were up here.
Well, it's not like you've been busy, right?
No, I
No.
just walk around and eat.
Yeah.
But you've
It's the
been
best
over.
gig at Music
You've been
Fest.
over at the Steel Stage.
Yes.
Who's been your favorite act on the South Side this year?
I gotta say, this lineup, top to bottom, one of my all-time favorite main stage lineups at Music Fest, because there was not a bad show
Yeah.
in the entire bunch, right? Like, I love the musical diversity at Music Fest, so like one of the amazing things is that like literally like the juxtaposition of like a couple nights ago we had Ja Rule and Ashanti,
Yep.
and then the next night we have Alabama.
Yeah.
And I just think that's wild. What other music festival does that? No one.
Yeah.
But like talk about two completely different but completely amazing shows. You pepper in some legends like Willie Nelson and Ziggy Marley. It was incredible. And tonight we close out with Olga Tanon, an amazing merengue star from Puerto Rico. There are some tickets still available. She's gonna have something like I think a 20-piece band behind
Whoa.
her, which is just
That's
gonna be
awesome.
lights out electric, and I can't wait to see that. I think it could very well be the best show that we've had up there on the best lineup that we've ever
Saving
had.
the best for last. And that's saying something considering all the tremendous acts that you noted. I was lucky enough to sneak over to Counting Crows the other night, and that was awesome.
Wait, so I can't steal stuff, but you can sneak over?
Well, I snuck over with a ticket.
Oh, okay. Well, then you were allowed to be there.
I meant I snuck away from Camp SEN
That's
We
fair.
kicked
and
him out. We
entered
kicked him
entered
out.
appropriately,
Yeah.
but had a great time.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thrilled that we are at the beginning of day 10 of Music Fest, and I'm so glad that we had a chance to finally do this on stage together. But we're out of time.
We're out of time.
That's it.
They can't cancel our show after today.
No,
So
absolutely not.
This was the day to do it.
It's true. But Dan, Kristi, I love you both. I love everybody here at Service Electric, and especially you watching at home, tuning in to all of the live coverage and the preview show. We got to go to break, but Music Fest is starting in earnest in just a few moments. So stick around, and remember, Camp SEN TV's got the schedule, everything you need to know. But otherwise, we'll see you down here at Music Fest for the most beautiful day of the year.
Let's do it.
Absolutely.
Welcome back to the live preview show. Just moments before the start of the final day of Musikfest 2022. It's me, John, and you didn't think I was going to leave you without another song before we kicked off the formal start of the festival. Ryan Tennis is here. Ryan, Thank you so much for taking some time out of your morning.
Thank you for having me. Nice to be here.
You're playing the fest later today, right?
That's right. I have 2 sets.
Fantastic. Yeah. And everybody watching, download that free Musikfest app. Look up Ryan in that app, add it to your schedule. You're not going to want to miss it. It's that easy. It's idiot-proof because I do it, and I am a confirmed idiot. It's not a secret. But Ryan, for those that may be seeing you for the first time today, or maybe even right now, what can they expect from your sets this evening?
Well, at Tropical Plaza, I'll be with my band. So my music is like a mix of folk, soul, with the Caribbean influence. So a lot of influence from the country of Colombia. So there's a Latin feel. It's going to be lively. It'll be kind of familiar and new at the same time.
I love that, and it very much fits in, I think, to the spirit of the festival, of the new and the familiar, and just embracing music from all over the world. So I'm very excited. I'm going to stop talking. What's the name of the song you're going to do for us?
This song's called Morena. It's from my new album. I co-wrote it with some friends in the country of Colombia, so it has a little English, a little Spanish, and some of the feel you're going to get for the show.
Very cool. Well, take it away. Ryan Tennis, everyone.
Hold me like a child, follow the sand to the breakers. When the summer is wild, we will dance as the world awakens. Hold me like a child, follow the sand to the breakers. When the summer is wild, we will dance as the world awakens. Imprimí las huellas en su reina y me quedé esperando. Regué las plantas de su alma y me consoló su llanto. Cada mañana pienso su historia, aunque me quede sin memoria. Yo te regalaré la forma de no olvidar toda su euforia. ¡Epa! Hold me like a child, follow the sand to the breakers. When the summer is wild, we will dance as the world awakens. We'll be dancing in the schoolyard, gonna dance in the schoolyard. Well, the earth and the sky and the world come alive when we dance in the schoolyard. Morena mar, morena mar, morena mar. Dominicana, cubana, colombiana, morena, venezolana, mexicana, boricua, morena, dominicana, mexicana, argentina, morena, venezolana, boricua, morena mar, morena mar, pero para morena mar, morena mar.
Ryan Tennis, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you, John.
You can't see watching at home, but the stage that we are on here at Camp SCN, not very big. I felt like I was going to fall off the edge because I could not move while you were playing. Very danceable. I loved it.
Thanks. Well, with the band, it will go to the next level, I'm telling you.
I cannot wait to see it, Ryan.
Yeah, 3:30.
Yeah, and you said you were playing another set too?
Yeah, so I'm at 1 o'clock at Lagerplatz for a short solo set, and then with the band at 3:30 at Tropical Plaza.
Very, very cool. Remember, check out Ryan Tennis today when you're down. Of course, I believe you can also see it here on Service Electric, which is very, very cool. Is this your first time playing the fest?
No, over the years I've been here several, here and there. I played last year. I played at the stage next to Levitt Pavilion with my trio. That was super fun. Yep.
Yeah, very cool. Well, we're thrilled to have you back. Any favorite Music Fest memories before we start off the final day here?
The last year was a fantastic set. Everyone was dancing. There were a lot of people who had just come off the Levitt Pavilion, and so people came there. We got a conga line going. It was pretty good. Yeah.
So fun. I got a feeling you're going to have an even better time today. Going to be an amazing day, and you know it. But that's it. That's it for the live preview show. No more live previews because it's the final day. I can't thank you all enough for watching. It's been a blast kicking off every single day with you over the last 10.5 days. I don't know what day it is
This
anymore.
is the last day, right?
This is the final day for this year.
Oh, yeah.
And perfect weather, so come on out. And if you can't make it for whatever reason, of course, SEN is your home for exclusive live Music Fest coverage. Go see Ryan Tennis tonight. Check out campsentv.com. Of course, download that Music Fest app. And have a great time tonight, everybody. I love you, and I will see you down here at Music Fest.